Hey y'all, it is Georgette. I'm here. I'm back with another review. I'm actually at work right now, but since I don't have no clients, I'm like, let me just go ahead and get this little review out the way because I have some things I need to say about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Yeah. So we're here to talk about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, episodes 1 and 2. And honestly, y'all, I really enjoyed this show. Like, it really gives me like a breath of fresh air. Everyone is young and vibrant and wants to have fun. They be so drunk, okay? And I really have not been feeling the housewife shows or any of the reality shows really. Like, it just does not give what it's supposed to have gave. So I just haven't been really reviewing them or really like watching them. And I do watch some of the clips online, but I haven't been feeling it. So of course I don't want to review it. But since we're here, let's go ahead and talk about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, okay? So, of course, we're talking about season 2, episodes 1 and 2. I did watch season 1 last year. I did like it. I don't really have much to say about it, but, just to let you guys know, I did watch season 1. So I do know, about the dynamics, the friendships, I remember, okay? So anyway, Bria is the first, and Bria and Milo, the little dog. Bria is the first to arrive. Honestly, Bria annoyed the mess out of me last season. Really quickly, let's go into the situation with her and Mariah, okay? I don't care nothing about Mariah pushing her. I mean, let's not act like Mariah was like, brought the punch her in the face. Mariah did not do Bria the way Monique did Candace or something, She didn't do all that. So let's not act like, oh my gosh, she pushed her, da-da-da. Okay, so anyways, I didn't really like Bria, but I feel like I'm gonna like her this season, or whatever. I feel like she had a chance to really like look at herself and how she acted last season. So I feel like she took those notes and she's gonna be a little bit better. Let's just get a little bit of different better energy from her this season. So anyway, Jasmine arrives as well. It looks like Jasmine and Bria are like, super cool now. Probably because they're both like, not on the outskirts. Yeah, like they're both kind of on the outskirts of the group. Of the group of girls. So I feel like Jasmine and Bria kind of bonded over that. Okay. So Jordan and Summer, they're in the car talking about Jasmine. Now, if you guys don't remember, Jasmine and Jordan, they were, super duper close. They were like sisters or whatever. But Jordan and Jasmine are no longer really cool anymore. Not really cool, but, they're not super close anymore. And to me, in my opinion, the real issue for Jordan is Jasmine's marriage to Silas. Now, y'all remember last season, okay? Silas was super controlling. He was, he's a misogynist. He expected Jasmine to be like this stay-at-home housewife. Like, I feel like he really doesn't like her to be living like the single life. Not the single life, but like with her single friends. And I feel like that is the real issue. And Jasmine was trying to couple Jordan up together so it could be like, oh, we're, doing a couple things together, blah, blah, blah. And Jordan is probably like, girl, I want to hang out with you by yourself. I don't want to be, coupled up. I'm not interested right now. I'm living my life. I'm on my hot girl summer or whatever. So I feel like that's the issue. But anyways, I'll get into more into that later. So anyways, Jordan and Summer, they're super close now. I feel like they give off the same type of energy, and that's why they connected, so well over the other people. Like, think about it, like Shanice and Jordan, or Shanice and Summer, I don't see it. Like, Shanice, is a ditzy, bubbly, let's have fun, I'm gonna take my top off, type of girl. Bria is delusional. So I feel like that's why Summer and Jordan kind of clicked up. They, they relate the most. But anyway, so Silas is deployed. He's not going to be in the season. Thank God. I do not want to see Silas. I'm not interested. He annoyed me. And I feel like Jasmine is going to be able to live her life a little bit, more freely now that Silas isn't going to be there. Because you don't have to worry about, what he's going to say, what he's going to think, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like everybody else is low-key happy he gone, but anyways, they're not gonna say it. Okay, but anyways, so the house is gorgeous. The house is like, I don't remember how many bedrooms it had, but it is huge. It's gorgeous. It had like a trampoline, a playground. In my opinion, personally, I think the house was a little more suited for like a family, like a really big family, or people with kids or something like that, just because I really felt like, no, what do you need a playground for? Like, what do they need a playground for? But anyways, that's probably the only house not the only house, but one of the only houses they could get that could suit or accommodate that many people. So I'm not really like bashing it. I'm just saying, like, you know, I would want to go there with my kids, not with like, you know, my friends, but you know, whatever, because I can't afford Martha's Vineyard anyways. I'm just go ahead and be quiet, okay? So anyways, Jasmine kind of shades Summer and Jordan's relationship. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said something like, "Oh, that they're super close now," or something like that. And you could see that like she is jealous of, you know, Jordan and Summer's newfound bestie-ship or whatever. Okay, so Alex is in the car. He talks on the phone with Preston, and can I say I love the relationship that Preston has with the other guys. Like, I feel like, you know, usually in a friend group of guys and girls, the gay guy or whatever, he usually is more on the side of the girls or whatever. And I feel like with Preston, like, he straddles both of the fences. Like, he is really, of course he's friends with the girls, of course, but you can tell the friendship with the guys is really genuine. You know, like, they really be checking on him, they can talk to him, they, you know, it seems like a really genuine friendship for the guys with him. And honestly, like, let's be honest here, guys, you don't see that a lot with a gay man and black men, or black straight men or whatever. You really don't see them being like that good of friends with a gay man. Like, let's just be honest with it. So anyways, I would really like to see how Preston interacts with the other guys. But anyways, what did I say? What were they talking about on the phone, girl? Girl, I don't know. I think they were just talking about how when they were gonna get there or whatever. So Shanice arrives and she immediately wants a shot. You know, Shanice is like the turn up girl. So of course she wants a shot. I think she said she's gonna be able to stay the whole time. You know, I think last season she like came for the weekends and left for the week or something like that. So she's gonna be able to stay the whole 2 weeks. So, you know, that's great. We're gonna see more of her. Shanice isn't drinking. Okay, girl, we already know that you were pregnant and you had a baby. We know. So I'm not gonna sit here and play this game all season. Like, why Shanice not? Why Jasmine not drinking? Why Jasmine not drinking? We know why Jasmine not drinking. Okay, the girl had a baby. The girl was pregnant. She was definitely pregnant here. I don't know if she knew or not, but I think she did because he did not drinking. So, you know, she was with child. Excuse me. Amir and Nick talk about Jordan. Jordan? Oh, wait. Oh, no, because Amir is telling Nick about, I guess, like, his girlfriend, and they talk about, you know, how Amir was trying to talk to Jordan last season. And is it just me, or does Amir keep saying stuff like, oh, my girlfriend's crazy, my girlfriend's crazy, oh, I can't do this because my girlfriend's crazy, oh, my girlfriend's gonna beat me up, or she's gonna... I don't want to hear all that. Like, okay, we get it, your girlfriend's just like jealous or whatever, but I mean, for me, I don't want to hear about that. I have a more opinions about it later because he's gonna say it later. But it's like, I don't want to keep hearing you talk about how your girlfriend is so crazy, so you can't do anything. You know, as far as you being flirty, like, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. Okay, wait, I think my notes got a little messed up. Okay, yeah, so Alex arrives and it is really awkward between Alex and Summer. So basically, after season 1, Summer and Alex, they hooked up or whatever. They see each other when they were in each other's cities or whatever, and they would, you know, well, like what Paige said, they're like that, you know, they was doing it or whatever. But Summer said they would hang out, like, oh, we would hang out, you know, we would hang out. Like, girl, just say y'all did it. Just say y'all did it. I feel like that would cause less confusion between everybody. But anyways, it was really, really awkward between them. Alex, he, you know, He's cool as a cucumber. He's trying to say hi to everybody. Oh hey, oh hey. And Summer's just sitting there looking like, and she keeps like saying under her breath, oh, he's trash. He's the F boy. He's trash. And it's like, Summer, are you feeling the way? Like, Summer, what happened specifically to make you feel like he's so trash and he's a F boy? But you was just saying, oh yeah, we hung out, da 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 da. Like, what's tea? What's tea? Okay. So anyway, yes, Alex speaks to Summer. Summer literally does not say anything to Alex. She don't speak back. She just like, hi. So Preston arrives. They give him the extra room. I don't know if I said already, but basically because that's all I'm saying, it was for family, because it's a big room of bunk beds, and that's where they're putting all the guys. That's something like a big room full of bunk beds. Like, this gotta be more for like a family that has a bunch of kids. All the kids would stay there, you know. Anyway, they give Preston the extra room, and no one wanted to say it, but it's because, you know, he probably ain't want to sleep in there with the other guys or whatever. Jasmine wasn't invited to Jamaica, so I guess Preston, Shanice, Jordan, Summer, they all went to did I forget anybody? Anyway, they all went to Jamaica and they didn't invite Jasmine. And I'm gonna say what they don't want to say is because no one had time to deal with you having to check in with your man to see, like, oh, can I go? Can I not go? Oh, he might want to come. No. So we just gonna leave you at home, you and Silas. Y'all can stay at home, and we're gonna go to Jamaica. And I know that doesn't sound like, that don't sound friendly or whatever, but it's like, no one has to. I mean, if you want to answer to your husband, fine. We don't want to answer to Silas, and we don't want Silas to go to everything. We don't even really like him like that. We don't even like him like that. So I don't want him to have to come. Like, I don't want to have to deal with Silas. I don't. And I feel like there's probably been other times where Jasmine has acted weird. Like, oh, I had to go because Silas, blah, blah, blah. Or like she talks about Silas all the time. Oh, Silas like this. Don't nobody want to be around that. And that is a hard thing for somebody in a relationship to hear. But I don't care about your man. I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. I don't care. And that is, I'm telling y'all, that is why Jordan is not hanging out with her anymore. And they didn't invite her to Jamaica. Okay, so Nick and Amir arrive. Nick just his whole being makes me laugh, and I know, like, I'm laughing at him. I am. I'm sorry, Nick. It's just like, cause you think you so cool, so suave, and it's just like, it does not come off the way you think it's coming off. Like, it's just, every time I see Nick, it's just like, dude, let it go. That's just like, he just cracks me up. Okay, anyway, so they're cool with the bunk beds. They're like, oh yeah, you know, bro dance is gonna be our time, you know, for the bros or whatever. Okay, girl, yeah, y'all going to, yeah, whatever, go with the bunk beds. Okay, so there's a new girl. Her name is Noelle. She's super pretty. She's like funny. She says she's from the South, but she lives in New York, and she's Summer's friend. And excuse me, Alex is immediately like checking for Noelle. You get to see it in his face. He's looking like, because with Alex, you really have to look at his facial expressions and stuff like that. But he was on it, okay? He was on her. As soon as she came, because she's really pretty. She's super cool. Like, you know, I'm not saying that there's a reason to not be on her, but he was on her. Nick and Amir's girlfriends are coming later. The girls think that Amir's girlfriend was standoffish when they met her. I'm sure the girlfriend watched, I'm sure she watched the previous, you know, seasons, or previous season where she's seen that Amir liked Jordan. So she probably was a little bit insecure, like, I know my man like you, I don't like you. Which is not really like Jordan's fault. It's not anybody's fault, but that's why. Like, he knows the vibe is. She knows that they like each other. So, not like each other because Jordan don't like him. But she knows that Amir liked Jordan. So it's like, And she shouldn't feel that way, but she does feel that way. So yeah. Anyway. And y'all see this lip gloss? My sister got me this lip gloss. This is the best lip gloss, okay? Anyway. I think girlfriend is standoffish. Oh yeah, so the guys asked Alex if like, oh, you seen anybody? You messing with anybody? And he gives an answer, but not really answer. But anyways, the most important thing is that he did not say anything about Summer. The girls asked Summer, oh, is she messing with anybody? And she's like, oh yeah, me and Alex, we hang out. But Alex did not say anything about Summer. And it's so funny because later they mentioned that everyone already knows. So I know Alex is kind of like, he's probably he seems like a really private person, but everyone already knows that y'all is doing it. So not what are you hiding for, but it's like you could just tell, in my opinion, you can tell that he is not really checking for Summer the way that I feel like not really, even because I don't feel like she's really checking for him, but he is just not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, I'm messing with Summer, But anyways, he didn't say anything, so he didn't tell anybody that he was messing with her. So Jordan, Bria and Jasmine and Preston, they go somewhere. They go somewhere to do something. I think to get the lobsters or something like that. And Preston tells the group about his dad's funeral. He says it's tomorrow, but his family is like shutting him and his siblings out. And I think that's really hard. I don't want to speak from anything I haven't experienced, but I'm sure that's really hard when like, your parent doesn't agree with who you are, or like, treat you really badly because of that. You don't really have a good relationship with them, and then losing them on top of that, I'm sure that's like extremely difficult. So it's like probably like a whole bunch of mix of emotions, because like, you're sad, you're grieving, but also like I wasn't really very close with this person, and so like I'm sure that can be really hard. Oh yeah, so they're making a crab boil, so I think they did go get the lobsters. Noelle says she thinks Alex is cute, and says Summer gave her the go-ahead with Alex. If y'all cannot see, this is about to be a three-way issue between Summer, Alex, and Noelle, because Alex likes Noelle. Noelle is gonna end up liking Alex, but Summer is gonna be looking like, I'm finna make this hard, bitch. Anyway, Shanice thinks they need to talk about it a little bit more, and I agree, because the difference is Noelle is from the South. Summer lives in LA. So I feel like in LA, if you say, oh yeah, we hung out, that would kind of make someone think like, oh yeah, they did it. But from the Noelle's perspective, it's like, oh yeah, y'all hanging out, oh y'all went out, y'all kicked it before, whatever, like, oh yeah, whatever. They're not like, oh yeah, y'all was doing it. Because it's like, just because y'all are dating don't mean y'all have had sex. But in LA, I guess it's probably like, you should assume that we did before you should assume that we didn't. But yeah, someone keeps saying she doesn't care about Alex, and it's like, you keep saying that, but like your tone and the way you keep saying it, it's clear that you do care about Alex, and that's okay. But like, you're lying. Like, you're lying. And it's not like you even like him, but I think you are feeling some type of way. You're definitely feeling some type of way. Okay, so anyways, they go, I guess they're having dinner. Yeah, they're having the dinner, the crab boil, they're outside. The food actually looked pretty good, and I think they said Bria and Jasmine made the crab boil. It looked good. It's like, how can you mess up seafood? But it looked okay. It wasn't undercooked or anything. They asked Jasmine why she's not drinking. She lies, but I mean, I'm not mad at her for lying, because it's like, a lot of people don't tell they're pregnant before they're a certain, number of weeks or number of months or whatever. But I mean, we know that the girl's pregnant, so nobody even talks about it. Jordan calls Alex out for not inviting Summer to his event. So basically, Alex has some type of music event. He invited a few of the group, but he didn't invite Summer specifically. Alex says he didn't know Summer was in town. Summer says she feels like he's lying because they had a group FaceTime earlier that day, and he's seen that someone was at Jordan's house. And let me tell you something, Summer. He's not lying. And he's not lying because he probably didn't know you were in New York. And he probably didn't know you were in New York, even though y'all had a group FaceTime earlier, because he don't care. He didn't notice where you were because he didn't care enough to notice where you were. He wasn't looking at your, like he wasn't looking at your little box. He didn't care about what you were doing enough to say, oh yeah, Summer must be at Jordan's house. No, he didn't care. Oh, hey everybody, going back doing whatever he was doing, talking about whatever y'all was talking about. But he didn't care where you was at. So he didn't know that you was in New York, so he didn't invite you. There you go. And I'm not saying that Jordan, I'm not saying Summer is making it out to be something more than it is. But he don't care. He didn't care about where you were, so he didn't know where you were. That's it. There's no other explanation. Okay, so anyway, Bria basically makes it about her. Says like, you know, Jordan and Summer didn't invite her when they went out to dinner or something like that. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, we were already together, so it wasn't like we made a plan to go out to dinner. We just went out to eat because we was already together. So why are you upset about that? And then Preston is like, wait, what is going on? Now mind you, they're drunk. That's why this argument is happening. It's because Bria is drunk. Like, they've been drinking all day. Bria's drunk. Okay, that's what's going on. So then Preston is like, wait, why are y'all arguing? What's going on? So then Bria and Preston start going back and forth. Bria's like, if you want me to leave, I'll leave. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. Preston is like, girl, then go then. Like, girl, okay, like, I'm finna sit to him and eat my seafood. Bria leaves the table, all dramatic. She goes in the house. I think someone follows after her. They talk to her. She comes back. Everyone's like, girl, okay. And then Preston and Bria, they apologize to each other. And like, oh my God, because of this. I was like, okay, girl. And 95% of the arguments on this show is because one of them is drunk. And that's what really makes it funny to me, because it's like, y'all are so drunk right now. But because the argument is stupid, you know they're going to make up. Because it's like, oh, I was just drunk. I was just drunk and doing too much. And that's why it's so funny. That's why I like it, because it's like, this is so stupid. Okay, so anyways, Summer brings it back around. She's like, oh no, we have not solved this. We have not come to a conclusion. Alex, why did you not invite me? Alex, and then throws out like, how did you not invite someone that you were inside of? And everyone at the table is like, girl, skirt? And I'm like, oh, what? Even though, like, I'm sure everyone at the table, or, you know, has some type of inclination they were, you know, hanging out. It's like, girl, why would you say it like that? Everyone's kind of like, okay, girl. But anyway, like I said, like, he didn't care enough to see where you were at, so he didn't know where you were at. I mean, it's really not that big of a thing for me. So anyways, Alex says Summer has it. So Alex completely like, dude, deflects. He's like, skirt, bypass this drama. Skirt, or bypass this drama. He's like, oh, well, I mean, y'all don't be inviting Jasmine to stuff, so why are you mad that I invite you? So then Jasmine's like, yeah, y'all haven't invited me. Yeah, there's been plenty of things I haven't been to, and that's why, you know, y'all haven't invited me, and y'all hang out all the time. Last this was Jordan, and so it turns into, you know, Jordan and Jasmine having a thing. And Alex is like, skirt, not today's thing. So anyway, Jordan